Oh god, he already went live. Hi!
Hi! Damn it, I had an idea.
We're totally sober.
So, he's left off us and I fuck it up already. With no alcohol.
Nice.
It's like he's left us in charge.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey!
We're guest hosting InSaNiTy, apparently.
Yeah, because he started the hangout and instantly went live.
Yeah, and then he hasn't even said anything to us.
Alright, well, welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy, everybody. I'm your host, Bob Barker. Alright.
Yeah.
Did you guys actually see that? The Price is Right April Fool's gag?
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
That was epic.
Yeah. Unexpected.
Yeah, Eric, if you didn't see it, like, the show totally looked normal. And then George Gray's announced, he's like, and here's your host, Drew Carey, and then Bob Barker walks out.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, everybody was, like, on their feet, and, like, the looks on people's faces, they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this! And he actually did the opening, like, the first bid, and played the first pricing game with the contestant, and then Drew came out.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
Welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy! The best nerd show on the internet! You can quote me on that! Hello, gentlemen. How are you today?
I'm
Welcome back,
pretty good.
welcome back, welcome back.
This is the first S&I in a very long time that I actually have boozed.
You missed last week when you should have had booze.
I wish I could join you drinking, but I have to stay sober because I gotta study tomorrow.
All I hear are excuses, Cass. What's that all about?
Oh, fuck yourself.
Oh, shit, where's my character?
I'll be having a few drinks next week. I'm actually going to a friend's birthday party, but
Woo!
yeah.
Racist jokes incoming.
I said a few drinks, not drunk.
God, this shit is good.
Your cinnamon fireball stuff.
It's
The
called,
off-brand fireball.
it's called hot
thing?
stuff. It's pretty much like if you dipped a red hot in alcohol, threw it in your mouth, and just bit it.
Yep. Goldschlager makes one like that, and so does Fireball. They're all very
This
delicious.
is a
Goldschlager's not whiskey, but Fireball is. So.
yeah. This is a Canadian whiskey actually.
Yep. Have you had Fireball before?
No, this is actually my first time ever having whiskey.
You should try Fireball. I mean, it's the devil, but I mean, you should try it.
No, well, yeah. Well, you should try it to say you've tried it.
Yeah,
but,
you'll love it.
it's
It tastes it tastes great. It's just the devil.
I know there's a
No,
liquor
it doesn't.
store right over there, but I've never been to it. This is literally the shit from Walmart. So
Well, I know that's cool. I'm just saying, like, I figured not everyone's gonna know what everything is. I'm just saying, like, you should get that shit. It's fucking delicious.
Damn you Americans
love Red Hot.
booze at Walmart.
And this literally tastes exactly like it.
Yep.
Like they steeped Red Hots in whiskey.
And like I say, damn you Americans with your booze at Walmart.
Now, mind you, this was like the only pour in a glass and drink it whiskey or any kind of booze that they really had. Mostly it was beers and wine.
Yep. I mean, how big's the bottle? Sorry, I wasn't looking when you pulled it up properly.
It's a...
No, hold it up so I can see it. Oh yeah, here. Let me go get the Fireball. I'll show you.
Yawning already? We just started.
My lower
I'm so
third
exhausted.
finally works. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it is necessary.
Hey, the Chataway is here.
That's me.
Awesome. How's it going, dude?
Yeah.
It's going alright. I can't complain.
Us Americans and our muddy buddies also.
Nice. So Sean, you went live and ran away. You didn't even give me a chance to propose my hilarious idea for starting this week's episode.
Eric, here's the devil in a bottle.
Okay.
You just went
Nobody
click and-
listen.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
There we go. Okay.
I was gonna. Oh yeah, I should put my lower third on too. I was gonna say it'd be funny if we started with the cacophony of noise, so it's like we've been doing it all week.
Oh, yes. That would have been hilarious.
What?
So I was watching last week's and how we ended.
Yes, I watched that too. It's just like 5 minutes of insanity.
On a Saturday night.
Yes. Just like the title of this cartoon.
The devil. The devil in Mrs. Jones.
As I put my lower third on, you do the gong. That's perfect.
The Devil in Miss Jones.
It's an
I
actual
remember
porn.
that series of. I
Yeah.
was just going to say, I remember that series of pornos.
They're pretty terrible, but I mean, you know, it's
Yep.
porn. It's classic. Classic.
It is.
Not that that is okay in some way, but, you know, classic
It had
porn.
the original, the first two had Linda Lovelace of Deep Throat fame.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I knew the name from somewhere.
Yeah. That was her other most well-known porno. I'm going to pick my nose.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No.
Digging for nuggets.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we just see like this?
I have a Kleenex.
Wouldn't it be funny if we just had this chunk appear on screen and like sticks to the ceiling?
No. Ew. I hate snot shit.
Snot shit.
Not literally snot shit.
I'm just getting
Anything,
boogers.
I don't hate anything to do with snot. I just like
Well,
I'll
that's
blow
what-
my own nose. I can deal with that, but
Yes.
Boogers
No,
are
I
the
can't even go for
croutons
my
of
own
the
nose
face.
sometimes. Sometimes I
There's,
yeah, thanks
wanna
everybody. Just say booger and snot things all at once. Yeah, that's helpful.
Booger snot, booger snot.
Booger. Snot
Booger.
things.
Booger, booger snot, snot, booger snot, booger snot.
No, I was just going to say that boogers are the salty croutons of the face.
Enough.
Cass put his headphones on just in time to hear salty
Yes,
croutons.
yes,
in
I
the
heard it the first time. I don't need to hear it again.
Oh.
face. He was defining boogers, in case you didn't realize. Yep.
No,
Anyways.
no. Okay, who?
Alrighty.
I'm playing a game. I'm finishing up my game. That's all.
Yeah.
Ah.
Speaking of games today, Rosie was checking out some of the games I got at the PSN less than $1 sale a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
We've been playing a lot of the Jurassic Park Quick Time Event, the game.
Yeah. How is it?
It's all right. I mean, as far as that type of game goes, it's got a fun little story and it's a nice little nod to the movie. It actually, the story actually runs parallel to the first movie. It's like other people who were in the park at the time.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. So
I was supposed to ask, are you done yet?
there's a moment when well, I'll wait till Stout's here because he'll want to hear that part.
I think he's played it.
Yes, probably.
Come on.
So my munchies tonight, I decided to be daring and try out Doritos Roulette.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
What is this?
So it's several different flavors of chips. They all apparently look the same. It says, "Attention, some chips very hot."
Ooh.
Oh, this is
You're playing
I'm gonna be
Doritos.
recording this.
You're basically playing Doritos, the Doritos version of Russian roulette. So.
Oh my god, I want a bag of those. Holy shit. That's
I'm just
awesome.
picturing like you're gonna get all the mild ones first, and all of a sudden the middle of S9. Just,
Fucking habanero chip.
They'll
right
be
to
all
the
at the
face.
bottom.
yeah.
All spicy will be at the
The
bottom. for
ghost
sure.
pepper chip. Oh my god.
Security.
Well, it's like
Oh god.
when I was
Scorpion
in high
pepper
school,
chip for the win.
When I was in high school, I remember Alex and I were both, our folks both bought these snacks. I think they were, what the hell they were? They were like Chips Ahoy, but like cookie bars.
They look very innocent. Just like
Ooh.
cheesy nacho chips. Here we go.
You smell it, and you're just like, oh, oh.
The innocent ones are always very wild when you put them in your mouth. Wait, I didn't just say that.
Wow,
So
that's not awkward in the least.
That one's okay.
my turn. So,
Huh?
well, I was telling the story about the cookie bars, and nobody was paying attention.
The cookie bars?
Like,
What?
the what?
Did you get caught stealing a cookie from the cookie jar?
No.
I heard cookie bar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's like a bar, but they only serve cookies.
Oh my god, that needs to be a thing.
And
You know what? You guys just tell whatever story you want to tell, because mine
Apparently.
really can't keep up.
Apparently, there's a cereal restaurant now. A restaurant where you can go in and get a bowl of cereal for like $6.
That's
yeah,
expensive.
you can go in and just
You could buy a box, like several boxes of cereal if you know how to shop.
Yeah,
For that
but
same
it's like
price.
you could buy coffee from the grocery store for $6. You can get a latte at Starbucks. It's the experience.
I guess it's the same principle.
it's the experience to have some fat guy come out and bring you a
Well,
bowl of cereal.
It would be cool to like try out different cereals or artisan cereals that you may not want to spend like $7 a box on or whatever.
So you'll
you
spend
know, like,
$6 for a bowl? Because that's so much different.
yes, because if you hate it, you didn't waste an entire box. You see,
You saved that $1.
yeah, it's not about the money; it's about wasting the food, right? I mean,
Can I get
I know, I
grande?
just-
Can I get a grande Fruit Loop with 1%?
no,
No whip,
yeah.
yeah. Hand stirred.
These are really good.
Wow.
Anyway, so what I was saying was the idea of the chip roulette. It reminded me of these cookie bars that Alex and I used to eat when we were in high school. And there were different flavors. There's like Chips Ahoy or something like that, but it was like a cookie, but in bar form, basically. And it was like covered in chocolate icing or whatever. I don't see them anymore.
Kind of like Twix, but
Yeah, but it was like the actual like cookie flavors, like name brand ones. There was like a Chips Ahoy one or something like that. So I remember like there was salt like somewhere in the ingredients, but like way down as you'd expect, like 11th or 12th or something like that.
it was like,
But it,
so thirsty.
well, that's what it was. That was exactly it. It was like for some reason every time it was like the salt was always clumped at one end of the bar.
Oh, really?
And so it was like you'd be eating, all of a sudden you get this really salty bite. And so, and for some reason, Alex and I found it was always like at the end that you get to, like never it's when you first bite
We
it.
never picked that end to start.
You never get the
Yeah,
salty
we even
end.
tried like taking them out of the package, turn it around, and then we'd still, So I remember it was this big triumph. It was like this inside joke with us once. I was like, Alex, you're not going to believe it. At recess, I bit the salt first. No way! And it was like this big deal to us.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was really strange. So yeah, it was like this roulette of like, which end is the salt going to be on?
Salt Lick Roulette, a game for hamsters.
Salt Lick Roulette. That's funny.
A game for your hamster.
Yay, my lower third just took a shit on me again.
Yay!
But it's okay. You should know who I am.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Stouds breaks all the time. Like
Yeah.
5
If
seconds
you,
after they hang out. So
If you just tried turning it off and on again, it should at least orient your video
Yeah.
along with us there.
yeah, as long as you turn it on, the video should be fine. Even if the fucking lower third doesn't show up.
Alright.
Bam.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, yours looks correct.
Okay, I got a hot one.
There we go.
I
That's what I
want
was
to play
looking
this
for.
now. I want to go and get a bag.
I want someone to mail me some because I don't have any here.
It was just like tasted like all the other ones that I'd had, and then just suddenly the heat began to settle in.
Brilliant.
It was like the after heat. Like, oh my god!
So yeah, there's another company that does something similar called earthquake chips. It's essentially at the end of their line, they had the shit that didn't make it into bags but fell into this giant tub. It's all mixed up. It's all their flavors, and they call them earthquake chips,
Crazy.
and they throw them in a bag.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, you can get some pretty spicy ones in that. So.
These are good.
Excuse me.
I like them.
And now I want like 10 bags. Someone mail me
Not
10
as
bags.
hot as their degrees of alarm chips that they had briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, those things are like flamethrowers for your mouth.
Yeah, I couldn't do the highest level. I did about the mid-range one. On that.
I am become Godzilla, destroyer of chips. And my
Well,
mouth.
and they were. They didn't have them in the big bags either. They just had the little bags. And even just the little bags, I couldn't finish a whole one because they were just so hot. I had to eat them in chips.
Yeah, eat them in chips. Yeah, a few chips here, a few chips there.
I just realized I switched webcams.
Oh,
That's weird.
I see that.
Yeah, I noticed you kind of moved over a bit.
Yeah,
And you look so 90s now.
that's what I was going for.
Oh, well, good then.
The Doritos I liked, which I find are becoming increasingly hard to find, because they, like you say, they have all the alarm ones, the different type of hot ones and that, is just the ones in the dark red bag, just the plain spicy nacho ones. Those are the ones I like.
Oh, yeah. No, those are good.
Because it's good heat, it's not overpowering, it is hot.
It's just flavor.
Yeah, but it's a nice flavor.
The kind I used to really like a lot was the zesty cheese, which was they seemed to be the greasiest of the Doritos, but damn, they were good. They had nice cheesy flavor. Nowadays, it's usually the jalapeno cheddar that I go for.
Yeah, they wear sunglasses and carry a rum and coke all the time. Yeah, those are the ones that Ricky refers to as the zesty Mordant chips.
Zesty what?
Zesty Mordant.
Oh, zesty Mordant, yeah.
Yeah. I do actually like the ranch ones every once in a while. Sometimes I'll be in the mood for that.
Those are too mild for me. I like a little more.
Not like a full bag, but I'll do, like if I'm in the gas station or something, do like, one of the little bags.
Mm-hmm.
Do that sometimes. Yeah, the spicy nacho is good. But I find, that's probably why I'll refrain from going and getting a bag now, because I don't want to eat them too late.
Mm.
Because I may actually be going to bed not too fairly early tonight.
Not too fairly early.
Not too fairly early, yes. So I don't know what time that is.
Fairly early.
But if I eat like spicy chips like that too close to bed, then I wake up and it's like, fire!
Yeah, I love that middle of the night heartburn.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
That's why I keep Tums right by the bed.
I do too, but some of them it's like you need the fire department to put it out. It's like
the fire will not go out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like crunch.
I can't really eat Doritos and stuff like that at night anymore because my wife started waking me up saying, "What's that smell?" I'm like, "Oh shit."
That's just me farting a lot.
What is that smell? Whoa, that works.
Well, I hate when like you're trying to take Tums to like put the fire out, then you have like one of the fiery Dorito burps as you're trying to swallow the Tums. It's like, well, that works. Oh, another one.
I think so. I've just been pounding them back, so I think I got a hot one in the middle there somewhere. And as I was eating the others, the heat emerged. All right. Now my mouth is going numb. Those are good. I won't get too attached, though, because I'm sure they won't last. I never do.
You're like, oh, it's good. Oh, fuck, it burns again.
Welcome back, gamer of garbage.
Hello. Oh yeah, you all decided to sound like robots for 20 minutes.
Weird.
So I went and checked, and I was running at a whopping 0.3 megabits per second.
Holy crap.
And then so I reset my router, and it wouldn't reconnect.
Now, do you have a standalone modem and a standalone router?
Yes, I do.
Did you reboot both of them?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Standard standard 30-second reboot on both. And yeah, it's a common problem I have with routers for some reason on my computer that I've yet to figure out. I've research. I can't find out why, for some unknown reason, when I reset my router, I have to end up resetting it like 4 times for my computer to fucking see that I have a network.
I don't know. Like it won't even see the network.
It comes up as unidentified, no network access.
Well, how annoying.
Yeah.
Time for a new router.
This is a new router. That's the problem.
Good about better router.
This is like a $140 router.
I don't know. Should have gone the 200 one. Clearly. Or 300. Yeah, just go 4. Just be safe.
I just buy all the routers.
All the routers. If you plug a bunch of routers into each other, it actually makes your internet faster.
Did hear that.
What I hate are people that just assume that you buy one router and it's good for life forever.
Oh, yes, no,
You never have to replace it.
All technology is eternal, didn't you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I get
and
people...
their usual response to that is, well, it's so new and modern, why should I have to replace it? Because in about 5 years it won't be new and modern?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I get people calling in.
Concept of time.
It's like, why is my internet so slow? I thought I had your high-speed internet. It's like, yes, from 7 years ago. Things have changed since then. What was high-speed then isn't so fast nowadays. Well, how much does your current internet cost? This and this. Well, that's way too much. Well, that's what it costs.
I had a landlord years ago where, like the router they had was just a piece of junk. Like because we were just on wireless in the suite. So, connection kept dropping out all the time, and you'd have to basically power the router off, power it on to make it reconnect. Mm-hmm. And that just kept happening all the time. So we had to keep phoning up and be like, yeah, our internet's not working. Because theirs would be, theirs would be down, but they didn't use it as much. So,
yeah.
Finally, at one point, our lady landlord was like, well, the only reason we have the router is just because of you guys. It's like, yeah, because you guaranteed us internet as part of our rent.
Yeah.
But nice try.
I mean, I didn't say it, but I was tempted to be like, okay, well, you can just go ahead and deduct the cost of a high-speed plan off of our rent, and we'll get our own internet, and you'll never hear from us again.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, you're going to lose about a router a month worth of rent revenue, but,
Mm-hmm.
I had to do that once. I just had pushy roommates. Fuck you guys. I get my own internet.
Yeah.
Tired of dealing with their bullshit. I still have Tapatio chips. That's what I'm using.
Yeah.
At least here, the connection's pretty good, and in the odd time it does drop, there's enough people using it all the time. It'll basically, as soon as a website starts not quite loading on me, I hear footsteps all running around on the other side of the house.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious when your internet's going to be slow.
AC says it's like people who are still on XP. Just give it up.
XP? Shit. DOS, motherfucker.
DOS 6.1.
The odd thing is, even DOS 6.0 or 6.1 is still technically more featured than our latest versions of Windows. You can do more lower level shit in DOS than you can ever do with a GUI interface in Windows. That's why we saw a command line.
Sorry, Commander Shepard was just saying I need to check out code GEAS. Gaze? I don't know how you pronounce that. I know the one you mean, though. And it says, I just ordered Steins Gate anime. Yes, awesome. We're going to be watching that as part of probably the next wave of Anime Assault. We'll also be dropping in one of the Transformers Japanese shows and starting on those. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's a good show.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about Windows 10. Especially with what they're doing with if you have a legit key, you pretty much get a free upgrade.
That makeup chick says we're watching Zara and Isaac Munch, and Simon says to me, Munchies, me, yeah, I got you some. Man, he can move when food is involved. Yes. Whoa. Like a sonic boom behind him. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Not sure what Charlotte said about me once. So I was saying something about liking, days where you can just sort of lounge in bed, and stuff like that. She's like, yeah, and then I have to motivate you with food to get your ass in gear.
Code Geese. AC says, Code Geese, I've been telling you for years, but you keep joking on the name. Get to it! Alright, I'm looking it up right now. So can't buy it right now, but I'm looking it up. Amazon.
Yeah, there's... Oh, God. When they mentioned to me that they were going to do an anime night, my brain just kind of went crazy. Because I was just like, oh, my God, we need to watch Eskryev, we need to watch Kogi Zareka 7. All these...
Yeah. I know, there's so much stuff.
Neon Genesis, Big O.
The Louch of the Rebellion.
I'm actually working my way through again for Eskryev.
Yeah. So that one of the ones I want to pick up next is Death Note, because I have not seen it, and everybody's been telling me about it for years. There's a nice...
Let me reenact my favorite scene in Death Note. I will kill them all. Okay. Epic chip eating.
I see. They have there's a complete series set. It looks like a book, which is pretty cool. It's in like a box that looks like a nice leather-bound book. So, yeah, so I'm probably gonna get that. It's pretty cheap too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting into anime pretty soon, but I don't really know where to start from.
If you want the worst anime to start with, go watch Paranoia Agent and wonder what the fuck are you watching.
No, see, you should watch some of the stuff that we've been watching.
I put on in my Netflix queue. I put in Attack on Titan. So
good start. You will not be disappointed. Yes.
If I am, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
Yeah. Well, even Skin Slip here was like, I don't know. I saw some stuff. I don't know if it's really gonna be my thing. And now he's just like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next week's episode. Yeah. It didn't take much. I was like, no, trust me, dude. Trust me. Yeah, it's definitely what one would term as epic.
Yeah.
And with like Game of Thrones level, what the fuck, oh my god moments, and just cliffhangers that you go in intending to watch. I'll just watch one or two, and then the next thing you know, you've watched 8.
Oh my god. So, to nobody, well, I guess nobody's surprised in my opinion, Daredevil's amazing!
Yeah.
Okay, the first episode's mediocre. I'm gonna throw it out there. The second episode is so fucking good that I stayed up an extra hour late last night just to watch the third episode because I just couldn't go to bed.
Oh, there you go.
Watch one more episode. It's so good. Oh my fucking god.
Awesome. So it's what,
amazing.
13 episodes, all available on Netflix now?
Yep, it's all available right now, and it's absolutely 100% worth it.
Well, I've seen the previews on YouTube, and actually I was quite intrigued.
Yeah, I will check it out.
So good.
We'll have a look.
So good. You have no idea.
Well, judging by the skingasm we just saw live on
Me and
SNI.
Staldman were just fucking losing it. We're like, oh my god, that shot, oh god. The guy who plays Foggy Nelson is so amazing. He's so perfect. Oh, great
I actually joined you guys last night because I noticed you guys were still in the chat room quite late.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw your post, Brandon, that said you were watching it. So
yeah.
I didn't clue in that it was that show, though. I thought, oh, they're watching something. I'll just leave them.
Nope, my food's ready. I'll be right back.
Gonna make some food soon too. And I can switch my
Yeah, Roth was just saying check out the live action movies as well. Yeah, absolutely. Well, my intention is to watch the anime and then the live action movie, and I've actually kind of got my eye on the black editions of the manga, which look really sexy. So I might go with those editions for the manga and then just pick up volume 13. separately, because it's the only one that isn't in the black editions. But yeah, quite a few manga-inspired anime out there that I've been enjoying and wanting to check out the source material. Attack on Titan's a big one, obviously. Really want to read the manga on that because I don't want to wait a year to find out what happens next.
I was thinking the intro to Attack on Titan. I'm just like, throw some words, and I think he says Jaeger.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's a couple of side stories as well that they've done. They've done one called Before the Fall, which occurs prior to the series, the main series. And then there's another one. I can't remember what it's called. There's one that's just like a short one, a two-parter that follows one of the early adventures of one of the main scout characters. And then there's Attack on Titan Junior High, which is kind of a comedy parody / spin-off of it that is not canon at all.
That's a real thing? I thought that was a joke.
No, it's a real thing.
That's awesome.
No, it's Attack on Titan Junior High, so it's like teen angst with the characters from the main story.
The grassy junior high with other... Yeah, it's so weird.
Going to junior high with Titans as other students.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's humans and Titans going to junior high together. And hilarity ensues.
I would watch that, though. I'm just saying. Yeah. The show was so good, too.
Yeah. There is sort of an animated parody as well. It's kind of done in the chibi style, and there's several episodes. They have that included as an extra on the Blu-ray.
Yeah. Me and Stout obviously nerdgasmed all over Attack on Titan too.
Oh,
especially this last week.
Sean, I'm going to send you a personal link because it's Attack on Titan related, and people who have not seen the show all the way through would have a lot of stuff spoiled for them. It's awesome.
Okay.
Let me find the link here.
Okay. Well, I will look at it and not say anything about it.
I can tell you what it is, but I just won't link anybody to it.
Well, yeah.
Unity Engine Attack on Titan tribute game.
Cool. That strange guy asked, which is better, the Hellsing anime series or the Hellsing OVA? I assume you're talking about the original Hellsing anime versus Hellsing Ultimate. Well, I haven't seen Hellsing Ultimate. I understand it's a much more faithful adaptation of the original manga. The Hellsing anime starts off adapting the manga and then kind of goes off in its own direction. I've only seen the anime series, the 13-episode anime series. I really liked it a lot. So, I don't know. Faithful or not, it was a great series. It's very subjective. Some people prefer one over the other.
I like both. What the hell?
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I definitely want to check out the other one as well, just to see another interpretation of the characters that I love. The thing is, the anime series was very strong. I mean, it had great animation, really stylish look to it, and just a freaking fantastic soundtrack. Like, just terrific music in that. And that was a large part of the personality of the series. So it's going to be hard to compete with that, to me. So I kind of held off with Hellsing Ultimate. I kind of want to distance myself a little bit from the original anime before I jump into the newer version.
See, I would recommend we watch Blood Plus, but it's too long.
Blood Plus.
And plus, they just pulled it off of fucking Netflix.
And it's also out of print.
Yeah. But that is, I mean, if you mind, check that show out.
Well, there's Blood Plus. There's Blood, The Last Vampires, the movie.
Which is
all
great.
the different versions of that show are non-canon to each other.
Okay, and then there's Blood Plus, and then there's Blood C, which is still in print.
Yeah.
And then there was also a Blood Last Vampire live-action movie as well.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned. I learned when I finished Blood Plus. I'm like, I must have more. So I looked up all the other shows and I realized that they had nothing to do with each other. They had the same name, main character, and a similar idea, but they were all set completely different worlds, different plots.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like with Ghost in the Shell, like the movie, like the two movies and the Standalone Complex series and movie exist in separate universes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the new one, Arise, which apparently is separate again.
Wait, I have not watched
I
yet.
haven't watched
I haven't
anything but the 2 movies. So.
I haven't seen that yet either.
So which
Standalone Complex is great.
Yeah, which would
It's
explain
really
alternate universe, which would explain why Bato's hair in fucking the movie is white as a ghost,
hmm
than not in the show.
JL asks Sean, do you know how to fix USB ports? No.
Wait, you can fix USB ports?
Yeah, you buy a new USB port. That's how you fix it.
Time to buy a hub.
Yeah, when they die, they die.
I tried to watch Welcome to the NHK, but I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. I got like a few episodes in, and I was thoroughly disturbed.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, AC just explained the anime, speaking of Hellsing, was fine for its time. The manga wasn't complete at the time, so it had to fork. It basically had to go off in some direction. But the OVA is better because it is, not because it's closer to the manga or whatever. Oh, okay. It's just better because it's better. Like, just more well done. Cool. Well, I definitely want to check it out because love the characters, love the world. That makes sense. It's kind of like how Akira, the movie, ends in a completely different place in a completely different way than the manga, because the manga was only like half done at the time.
Yeah, Commander Shepard, you mean this Solid State Society?
Are we waiting for
Yes.
Scoutman to do our show and tell?
That's why I said the standalone complex and movie series and movie. That's the movie I was referring to.
This is the only quote-unquote movie that is a companion to the show. It takes place between the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. So you watch season 1, watch Solid State Society, and watch season 2.
Yep. Kind of ties
Or
everything together.
second gig. Still haven't seen Second Gig actually, and I haven't seen Standalone.
Second Gig is so good.
I haven't seen Solid State Society either.
I actually have not either.
Really? You've owned it for how long now?
For at least 2 years, and I have not watched it.
Yeah.
I've only seen Innocence once.
I have not, David. David asked if I've seen the movie 5 centimeters per second. It's an amazing anime movie. It's only 1 hour long. P.S. I love NHK. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know either one of those.
The only thing that comes to mind when I think of Welcome to the NHK is I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high. I was gonna.
Yep. Very cool. Yeah, I guess we'll wait for Stout. I don't have any show and tell this week.
I only got
So-
one big one that activates on the 13th.
Awesome.
I still have my crappy Chong, so I have nothing to show either.
Your crappy Chong. Excellent.
Yes. I went shopping for some other Chongs today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Still
I was
unhappy
looking-
with your Chong?
No, well, it's just the armrest is too narrow for me. I'm like
I see.
Narrow chong.
spilling around the arm. What?
It's a narrow chong.
Yes. And I'm a wide guy,
Yes.
Never sit on
a wide ching. I don't know.
The eye
This
ching.
whole thing is going
The
with the
wide
smoke.
ching.
Yeah. So no, I had been looking at some listings, like for used ones even, and apparently my local St. Vincent de Paul had some, which I hadn't even thought to look at, and it's right across the street from my house, or right down the street. But no, I had a look, and it was mostly, just like crappy little task chair kind of things. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and just, get a better one that fits better.
We told you.
Should have bought a better Chong. Should have bought a better Chong.
I thought this was the better Chong.
Should have bought a better.
Whenever we do show and tell, I got all my stuff together. Just
I've got all
Apparently,
my stuff.
code Gias is out of print because it was a Bandai title.
Code gay ass.
Yeah.
It's actually a cool show. I just code gay ass is what we used to call it.
There's a couple of volumes you can still get cheap, but you can't get the whole thing.
The only show I had to learn how to say was Eureka 7. Because I looked at the title.
Or
and I'm like,
Doji.
Eureka?
Eureka? Oh. Right, and then I heard him in the show say it, the English dub. And they called
Eureka.
it Eureka. Like a rolling your R slightly.
Well, that's just silly.
That's just because
Clearly, it's Eureka.
Stilly.
that's because they were dumb and didn't realize that that's how Japanese people say it. Because they're rolling of the letters. Jesus.
Eureka. Well, that's the whole thing. The whole R's are L's and L's are R's things. That's where it comes from. They're not actually saying L. They're rolling the R.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in Ninja Turtles, how it's not really, it's really Eric Sachs. That's really how you pronounce Rakusa. Never mind.
Brian clearly has a death wish, ladies and gentlemen.
Brian, my question is, why do you only have 2 of the forms of Batman? What's wrong with you? It's been 5 years, or 6, or 7. Get the other 2 already.
Well,
Complete your set.
I need to do that, but if I leave it open like that, it gives me something to strive for. No, actually, the place that I got these 2 at, they had the 3rd and the 4th one, and it was very, very overpriced for a very crappy, beat-up box. So I'm really just trying to get them for a good price. I should just go with
got you for less than 20, I believe.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm gonna have to.
They've been around for like a decade, I think.
Yeah.
Mine are beat to shit, but I've had them since they came out. So.
In fact, I think I got Volume 2. I think like last year. I've had the first one for a while, but Volume 2 I just got last year.
This year you have to at least get Volume 3 before the end of the year. I'm just saying.
Well, if I get to the end of the year and I don't have Volume 3, I'm probably gonna kill myself. Like,
please don't do that.
If I get to the end of the year, if I get to the end of the year and I did not fulfill that, like, what's the point of even trying next year? So.
Oh my God.
I hope you Patreon supporters of mine, in 12 months, you could go ahead and stop that because I'm not gonna.
You'd be so ridiculously rich.
Oh, Patreon. I love and hate thee. I need to.
Why would you hate Patreon? It's lovely.
I have to make a video for it, and I'm bad at that. So I gotta like.
Didn't you do that like months ago?
Nope, it's just my channel trailer right now.
Oh,
that's all it is.
Lazy ass.
I know. Stalbert will be here imminently. He just messaged me, so let's start show and tell so that he can show up and interrupt me.
Has he seen your stuff though?
Yes, he has.
Okay.
That's why I was like, you just start. What the fuck?
On my upper thigh, I got a new tattoo. Let me show that. No, I was joking.
Okay.
You'll be amazed what my butthole turns into.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what happened next.
You want to see my tattoo of Mom? M on one cheek, M on the other, and when I bend over, it says her name.
That's awful.
And sometimes she talks.
Yeah.
So here's something that's been making waves in the news lately. Was the here? Let me I'll screen share this here. Just hold on a second. There we go. Florida teen facing felony charges for changing teacher's desktop.
Yeah, I saw this earlier.
Except for the part where he had to illegally steal a password and.
Okay, just shush. Okay, so here we go. This Florida kid was labeled a hacker and arrested on felony charges for changing his teacher's desktop background to pictures of 2 guys kissing. Overreaction much? The uber-sophisticated hacker gained access to his teacher's computer by performing what is called in hacking circles typing in the password. That password, by the way, was his teacher's own last name. That's like as effective as having password as your password.
The felon.
The felon then proceeded to visit the illicit deep web hacker meetup site Google to procure a picture of homosexuals. and then switch out his teacher's desktop background image for said picture. This is, of course, a felony. Pictured. A felony.
Brian's song part 2.
There we go.
Guys,
Pictured a felony. There we go. School officials were vigilant in assuring this kid's high school career was appropriately ruined and his future in terrifying jeopardy. Their airtight logic was that the computer had encrypted test questions on it, not accessed. Glad to see educators dedicated to maintaining a safe and effective learning environment. Keep being Florida, Florida.
Florida man strikes again.
Yeah. My comment on that was quite simply this. If you don't, quote, know computers, end quote, then you shouldn't work in the education system. Period. This is the 21st fucking century, people. Get with the times. But seriously, I mean,
that would the equivalent nowadays would be that scene in A Christmas Story where he hands out buck teeth to everyone in the class. And then they proceed to arrest the kid and charge him felony of obstruction of justice or something.
It's more equivalent to walking up to a door, finding the key to that door, and just letting yourself in. That's what that was. He walked into someone's house, essentially, digitally speaking.
Yeah.
So that's why they got all upset. But it's like,
oh no, a kid got onto it.
Is he a problem student? I mean, like, has been punished for other things before? I don't know.
That's completely irrelevant.
Well, no, if it's a continued problem with computers, then maybe he should not be allowed to use computers for the duration of his high school period without supervision. I'm just saying, like, if he can't control himself.
Changing a desktop background? Come on. Seriously.
I'm saying if he's been in trouble for other computer-related things.
That's like in my training class at my job. We did that to our like one of the students that did that to our instructor when he left the room briefly. Quickly ran over, and actually what he did was, this is even more clever. He ran over and took a screen grab of the entire screen, and then posted that as a picture, or I think put it as picture or a desktop background, so that the screen grab was the background. And like it looked like the screen, but you couldn't click on anything because it was just a picture.
Oh yeah, you take a screenshot of all your icons and shit, then you hide the icons. And
that's right. Yeah.
Post the picture as your desktop.
I believe you can just go into the preview image and click F11 and it'll full screen the image. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then it'll look like a desktop.
I think that's what they did, just F11 it, but.
So less like annoying, and you're like, oh, escape. Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it was all a few seconds of what's going on, and we all laughed, and then he realized what was going on. But, but yeah, the authorities were not called in to handle the situation. You know, it was just a little joke, which,
Lord.
Right, furniture out in
Apparently someone else changed some teacher's desktop and he's running for it.
Book it! Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. But, I mean, seriously, like, I see this all the time, like, in schools and such. It's like, oh, I don't really know computers. You're the fucking teacher! You're teaching a generation of kids who know computers. You should be able to speak their language.
It has now become, the student is now the master.
It's like computers are not going away. The internet is not stopping.
It's funny because the youth is always
you need to know this shit.
The youth is always ahead of the curve because they're born with it. You know, like it's introduced in their lives early. That's why we were better at fucking computers than the teachers because we were born with it and those people weren't. And there's no excuse now, but then it made sense. You know,
like
it's their responsibility to get
educated
and learn this stuff.
These new little IBM computers and these Apple IIs and shit. Oh god.
10 years ago, I was being taught by people in their 40s and 50s, and those people didn't necessarily have computers growing up, right? 10 years later, it should be less likely of a problem. 10 years after that, we're in that next 10 years now because we're rolled over.
It irritates me when I hear shit like, "Well, I don't know much about computers," and then they pull out their fucking iPhone. I go, look what you're holding in your goddamn hand. Computer.
If you can use that device, you can use a computer, because that basically is a computer.
Just imagine the little white thingy is your finger. And this mouse is the implement to activate that
It
finger.
now makes
you
sense
know?
why Windows 8 was so popular.
Okay, now move the mouse up. No, put it down. Now move the mouse up.
Move the mouse forward. It makes the
Push.
cursor go up.
Push the mouse.
I don't have enough slack.
Press enter.
Me either. I was trying to show my mouse. It was like,
Holy shit!
I don't have that
I
kind
had
of
two hot ones in a row.
He's losing very horribly at this roulette.
I'm courting danger here. Everybody's just watching. Is it going to be a hot one again? Yeah, but the level of technical illiteracy is just staggering.
I'd understand your
We're such a
technical
technological
if you're
society.
like 70 right now. If you're like,
Well,
even I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Even if you're in your late 50s and early 60s, I can understand your technical illiteracy. But if you're 40 below,
0.
you know, there's no fucking excuse.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah,
you were at that perfect age back then to learn about computers when they were first coming out.
you know what? I talk about how much I don't like cell phones, like smartphones and iPads and shit like that. But guess what? I still know how to use them. I may not like them. I may not choose to own one. But I know how they work.
I
I know how to use them.
Never owned a smartphone in my life, and yet I spent 2 months fixing the fuckers.
I can set up email on them like nobody's. I can set up email on them over the phone. I don't even have to be looking at it to be able to tell you how to set up your fucking email.
My phone is like a monolith.
Oh, is that one of the?
The gigantic battery pack.
Is that one of the Notes or the new Galaxies?
No, this is a Samsung Windows 8 phone. I got like the biggest.
Oh.
It's about 6.5 inches. And yeah,
Holy crap.
Wait, is it a phone or a tablet?
it's like but it's
Oh.
a tablet too.
You have a Galaxy?
No.
Mine is the what is it called?
Oh, you have the iPhone?
No.
No, I
thank
have
God.
a Samsung.
Were you listening
Or
to
I
Eddie?
actually,
He just said
No,
he's
I was
got a
reading the
Windows
chat.
I don't have a
Sorry.
Samsung. I don't have a Samsung. I have a Nokia.
Ah, yeah, mine's the same. It's a tablet also. But that's what they call it.
And it does look ridiculous up at my
The way
ear,
it
but
came out was he had just finished saying, "This is my phone. It's a Windows phone." You're like, "Oh, you have a Galaxy Note? No.
No.
You have an iPhone? No."
I'm sitting here reading the chat, and all I see is this. I haven't heard anything yet. I just see him do this. And I'm like, what? Huh? 'Cause normally, I'm used to the only big phone being the fucking Galaxy.
you want to know
Well,
what
yeah.
I
For
have?
2 years,
That's
that's how
what
this
they're known
was.
Yeah.
Now everyone's doing it.
I'm gonna quote that picture that was posted not too long ago about the new iWatch.
Mm-hmm.
The new iWatch is the most advanced piece of watch technology to show everyone around you that you are terrible with money.
My favorite part
It-
about that is Netflix response to the Netflix watch. Jokingly, the giant tablet on the guy's arm so he can
Oh.
watch while running. I laughed so fucking hard at that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Please have I want Netflix for my iWatch. I'm just saying.
Yes, because I totally.
So you can watch a postage stamp sized version of the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, that's awesome! I wish I could see what's
Look
going
what I
on.
have on my phone. Oh well, anyway.
A high definition iWatch.
Super Mario All Stars
Oh, that's cool.
and Super Mario Kart.
I saw that one where it
Super
was
Mario
this-
Cunt? What?
Yeah, that's the porn version.
Oh, okay.
I
pretty
saw
good.
this video where it was like this, where it projected the phone onto the guy's arm. It was like
Oh.
a bracelet, and it projected. I go, yeah, because I totally want to watch a movie on my hairy arm.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
look at the grain and hair. You have to like turn it this way so
Hey,
you're
thanks.
naked the underside to watch it, and you're like,
Fucking watching the Iron Giant, you're like, he is hairier than I thought.
Hey, if it's a Chuck Norris movie, man, it just makes the beard really.
it's in 3D, man.
You're sitting there watching
It's like I can touch the beard.
Oh god,
Wow,
that's
his beard feels amazing.
I mean, the thing is with these watches, though, everybody's gonna look so stupid because look, everybody's already like this with their phone. Now they're gonna be walking around like this with their arms in front of their face. Like, put your damn arms down.
It was even more retarded with the Google Glass, where they could be staring into blank space and still not see you. They could be looking right at you and still run into you.
Bluto said, I remember back when we wanted our cell phones to get smaller and smaller. Now we want the 2001 monolith in our pockets. I never wanted a smaller phone. I always got the bigger phones. I have fat hands. So. Tiny but fat.
Yeah, I just generally hate the whole smaller is better thing. Like, for example, with camcorders, getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Problem with that is you have no weight to them, so then it's harder to hold the fucking thing still. Oh, we'll have motion stabilization. Yeah, motion stabilization looks like shit. I can't actually point it at what I want to point it at because I go to point it at what I point it at, and then it slowly drifts away because it thinks I'm doing something else. Stop thinking for me, you fucking stupid little shitty camcorder that weighs half a pound. Give me something with some actual heft to it.
My thing I have with the stabilization. My problem with stabilization is the one where you're watching it and it's making the image wobble.
Yeah.
It's adjusting. I'm like, no, stop it, stop!
Yeah.
You know, like.
I was so happy when I found on my camera how to turn that feature off. I don't need the image stabilization because my camera's not moving most of the time, and when it is, I'm not retarded or like have the shakes. I can hold it steady.
Just need one of these things and a cheap tripod.
What is mine?
It's the camcorder for Grandpa.
Camera clip.
You are Ryan Chataway.
Nice and light. And,
So today, we're going to be reviewing...
This is my oatmeal I made today.
So,
What is my name?
I'm gonna get a selfie stick.
You are Ryan Chataway.
Well, stop asking me who you are. We know who you are, Ryan.
What is my name?
But
Tell me
Ryan
who I am.
Chataway.
You should make it say Ryan Chataway, bitch.
I can't find anything for who I am.
Oh, great, so my phone doesn't know who I am. Don't you know who I am?
This is about you, not me.
iPhone just
Oh, so
ignore me,
you
bitch.
just get sassy on me.
It's like the SNL version of her. My phone doesn't know
Actually,
who I am.
Ask your phone what's the meaning of life.
I think I've done that one before. Or
my
listen.
phone's ignoring me.
What is the meaning of life?
I find it odd that you would ask this of an inanimate object.
It used to say 42, to be fair.
I was saying,
No, that's not the question though.
Oh.
You ask, what is the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything?
Ah.
What is the ultimate answer to the... What?
I didn't get the answer to the what.
even your phone goes, what?
Are you serious?
It says I didn't find anything for answer to the what. No, I thought it beat. I heard Ryan's. I thought mine had beat halfway.
I'm code.
What?
All
Your
right,
code?
try this again. What is...
My phone's on drugs.
I'm code. Okay. You mean cold? Or that you're code?
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. What is the ultimate reason? Fuck.
Ultimate reason?
I'd blush if I could.
So I just asked Siri to fuck, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was it again? What is the ultimate answer?
What is the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything?
What is the ultimate answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything?
Here's some information.
Yeah, it came up with 42.
There you go. Now, what Siri should have just said was 42.
Well, it sort of
Consider
did.
this a polite dodge of the question.
Oh, I guess
Consider this a polite.
What did you say to your phone, Ryan?
why are you so attractive?
Words fail me.
My own phone is giving me the cold shoulder.
I know, when you pick up your phone.
There. Hey.
Do you like
Nice,
my
Toad.
You know, with questions like that, I don't form opinions.
I just said, do you like my body?
Mm.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Outback
What
Steakhouse.
is he doing? Oh, hold on.
Oh,
You got there.
whatever. You
Burger,
ordered shit.
fries.
You didn't make that shit. Fuck you.
It's Outback.
So
I
what?
got Outback.
Who fucking cares?
Awesome.
What do you mean? Who's fucking
No, that's
Awesome.
awesome. Shut up.
Fucking Outback.
He's just being fat guy jealous.
I'm impressed, Stout. I'm jealous.
He's Canadian. Doesn't count.
He doesn't know what Outback is.
Sorry.
Now he's somewhere in Australia. That's why it took him so long. He had to go to Australia to get food.
Oh yeah. Long flight.
Or the back of a Subaru.
Well, he is in Portland. Those are easy to find.
I was gonna say.
No, they are in abundance in Portland. Oddly enough.
And up here in Seattle, I think. Yeah, they're kind of the.
Pacific
yeah.
Northwest car.
Those
Outback
yeah.
is
red
live
Doritos are
in
fucking good.
Portland.
Yeah, the super hot ones definitely aren't as super hot as the other super hot ones that they've had before.
Is it delicious, Stout Man?
Why are those Doritos so hot?
You know what's even more delicious?
Oh, don't say that again.
Freedom. Freedom is delicious.
Do you have some
This
freedom
meal
fries
is
there?
free.
How did you get that meal for free?
We
That
had
you're about to go into like a
$25
George Bush speech or something.
We had a $25 gift card for
Nice.
Outback.
Awesome.
Well, that's the best Outback. The free kind.
Fuck yeah.
So did they actually call them freedom fries?
No.
Oh.
Does anybody call them freedom fries? Like, did that even catch on at all?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
You know why?
Yeah,
Libertarians-
that was
libertarians-
2003.
Not even
Libertarians for
French
5
people
minutes
call
called them that. 5 minutes. I kid you not.
Then
I'll
Small
go ahead and
subsect of our political landscape. you
I
know.
actually did for a little while.
Are you a
You're
libertarian?
one of them freedom fries.
It's because
No, I
the French. It was because the French wouldn't join war Iraq. Wouldn't join the Iraq War.
What were you trying to say, Cass?
Here's over there.
Apparently I was-
Fred.
Shut
Freedom.
Sean. I know it's your own show, but
No, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't.
So you gotta pause
Oh,
and,
it's for some-
and then say your words.
for some reason I was trying to say it was back
And there you go.
He's doing the skin slip thing of.
The hell?
Just gonna walk away for a few minutes.
And Stout. Stout is officially the party pirate. And King Douchebag. There you go.
Yeah, well, the hell am I?
You
You're other
are
Barry
something.
with a mustache.
You are something you wake up to when you're really drunk.
Okay, other Barry.
You change your face.
God damn it, other Barry! Why are you gonna be like this, huh? I don't know, other Barry. We just are.
I have a beard. I have a beard. Next time.
Holy shit, Pluto said, I want to eat freedom fries while watching American Sniper, and now I cannot watch American Sniper until I have French fries sitting before me.
There you
That
go.
will be my and I will see it because it is Clint Eastwood, and even if it is fucking propaganda, it's a good movie.
Yep. Boop-a-doo-boo, boop-a-doo-boo. Oh, Cyber6 said, is this Metal Gear Solid 5? Apparently it looked like Old Snake there.
Old Snake and other berry.
I'm a couple of Metal Gears behind, aren't I? There's Metal Gear Solid Revengeance.
Nope.
Number 3 is the last one I
Metal
saw.
Gear Solid game.
And there's also Metal Gear Solid 5. Sorry, what?
The only last one I watched someone play through was number 3. I've seen the first 3 played through, but it was like, when they came out. So
I see.
a long time ago now.
Yeah, I still
Metal
need
Gear
to...
Solid Rising Revengeance is not a canon storyline. So you don't need to play it.
It says Metal Gear in it. Therefore it's canon.
You don't play as Solid Snake.
So?
You play as Raiden.
Yeah.
Very weird Raiden.
Raiden is always weird. It has nothing to do with that game.
Raiden is a canon character. What are you talking about?
No,
We played this thing through most of Metal Gear 2.
The game is not canon, though.
The game, its storyline, though, is just some weird oddball, I don't know what.
It's just a hack and slash game. I mean,
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
not
Cool.
bad. It's a game.
Whatever. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
So what you need to play next is Snake Eater
Well, yes, obviously.
and Peace Walker.
Well, and Guns of the Patriots, hello.
Which, oh yeah, no, it's Peace Walker, then Guns of the Patriots.
Peace Walker, wasn't that the...
That's the PSP game that was
PSP one?
digitally remastered for the PS3.
Yes, I do have that. Because I got the Legacy Collection. It has everything. Actually, the Legacy Collection has all the Metal Gear Solid stuff and the original Metal Gear games.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And it's
And
all
then-
on disc, right? It's not
Then
download.
once you get through all those, you can do the optional Ground Zeroes,
Yeah,
and
it has...
then Phantom Pain.
Everything is on disc except Metal Gear 1. Or, sorry, Metal Gear Solid 1 and the VR missions.
Well, I have both of those on disc, so I'm not really worried about those.
I
Well,
was
there you go, everything.
irritated when I bought Metal Gear Solid 1 off PlayStation Network and it did not come with the fucking VR missions.
Yeah, you gotta get them separately.
Bastard.
That's the way it was on PS1, though. I mean, they were separate on PS1.
Yeah, but it didn't say. Like, the VR missions weren't available. I thought, okay, you're buying Metal Gear Solid 1, and it said disc swapping option available. And I go, okay, the second disc must have the VR missions on it.
No.
No,
No, the actual game was like 2 discs. 2 or 3, I think. I
It
can't
was-
remember. It's been a while.
2 and a soundtrack, I believe.
It was more than 1, I know that.
But yeah, that's even to this day. I don't even think they sell the VR missions off of the PlayStation Network.
Yeah, they do. I have them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I haven't looked. But
Yeah, it's just in the PS1 section.
oh, that's irritating.
Yeah, but you have to buy them separately.
What? I mean,
Well, they were never included. Like they were always a separate thing. Like they came out after as a bonus. I mean, you get a few in the actual game just as the training, but apparently, I guess people really liked them, so they did like a whole VR missions thing later.
It makes a cameo.
Yeah, but then later Metal Gear games just incorporate them into
the
the
Substance did.
bonus content of the games. Yeah, the Substance ones do, and Subsistence I think does too.
You have Substance and Subsistence. If that couldn't be more confusing.
Yes. Substance is 2, Subsistence is 3, for those who don't know. Yeah.
Well,
Guns of the Patriots, I don't think they did one like
Well,
that. They just had
2.5.
I've got the limited edition of Guns of the Patriots, which is in the nice box. It's got some bonus goodies in there. Pretty cool.
Fun tell time? Huh? Stout too?
Sure. We could do that.
Do you have any show and
Yes.
tell, Sean?
Huh?
Do you have show and tell this week?
Not this week. No.
Oh.
No money.
Yeah. That'll be
It is
me
a no
next
money
week.
week.
So.
I might have some next week. Probably not though, because I'm planning to get Rosie's bed next week. So that's going to be eating through a lot of the spare money.
So I've got like
I don't know.
7 things. Anyone else want to go ahead of me?
Well, I got 5 things, so
Guess you're ahead of me.
no, you can go first.
Well, we normally, I guess, I mean, technically, There's no rule to it. Never mind.
I got Slumdog Millionaire for $5.
You
at
paid
Big Lots.
$5 for a movie you hate?
I don't hate it. I just didn't think it deserved to win the fucking awards it won.
I thought everybody liked that
It's
movie.
a 6 or 7
I
out of
haven't
10,
seen
man.
I haven't
Pretty
seen it
good
yet.
movie.
So. I own it, but I haven't seen it.
I still to this day say Slumdog Millionaire is the most depressing fucking movie I've ever seen in my life.
Was there anything else at your Big Lots, Stout?
Not really. Sadly.
By the way, Stout, can you do your fake lower third? Just to
I turned off the auto thing thinking it might fix it, but of course it didn't.
align us. Be in alignment.
So
There we go.
I guess
Thank you.
John gets to pick who goes next, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care.
Let's have Ryan go first because he doesn't always join us, and
Perfectly fair.
nice treat.
Absolutely.
Thank you for saying I'm a treat.
You're
yummy, Ryan.
an
Thanks.
absolute Turkish delight.
I love you, Ryan.
That's my nickname.
That's awful. It's awful. Sorry.
Welcome to the first episode of Turkish Delight. I'm your host, Ryan Shadoway.
That
All right,
sounds like an amazing segment to do for next April Fools for you.
Yes.
You in a robe in front of
Oh my
a
gosh.
fire with a pipe and some furry slippers.
I still can't believe how
And then you stand up and literally disrobe, and you're just wearing a sock, which you then digitally cover over with your face or something.
I did tell you all about my shitty April Fool's Day, didn't I?
No.
Oh yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes.
But you should repeat it for the audience because they don't know.
Absolutely. Yes, they won't know.
I look forward to April Fool's every year because I do a lot of jokes to people. Well, this year I woke up, I had to work, I had all my jokes ready. I'm driving to work, and next thing you know, my car starts to break down. And
On April Fool's Day.
yeah, and everybody's honking at me. And so I get out of the car and start to push it. Well, I accidentally still had it in park, like on the road, so it wasn't going anywhere.
Why won't it move?
And so a guy from a pawn shop across the street ran out and helped me push the car on the side of the road. So then I start calling people that are close to me, people that I work with to see if they can come pick me up. And everybody said, "No, I know you're joking around. It's April Fool's Day."
Oh, great.
Good one, Ryan. Click. No.
I would just call it back. Not joking.
Yeah.
Not joking.
Well,
Let's keep calling him over and over again.
One person said, "Send me a picture of the car." So I got my phone out to take a picture of the car. My camera was updating. Yes.
The universe was playing an April Fool's joke on you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, your phone's AAA, and even AAA is like, yeah, nice try, Ryan. We got real calls to deal with.
So by the time I got somebody that said they could pick me up, because my wife works at a place where her phone doesn't really work, 'cause there's no reception, and so and plus I didn't expect her to I didn't need her to leave anyways because I was about a mile or two away from work anyway. So one of my buddies was like, "Hey man, I'll come pick you up." And I was like, "Man, I'm so pissed off that nobody wanted to at this point that I'm just gonna walk to work and let all my anger out." So I probably looked like a crackhead on the side of the road, walking like because I was just pissed off. Yeah.
Like the lady's baby's like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Off the street, you're like, she's like, "Oh my god!"
Yep.
Like freaking
And
out.
so I get to work and everybody's like, "Man, that's funny. I heard your car broke down. Ha ha ha, you're here. So it must not have happened." And I was like, "No, can you see I'm sweating? I just walked the rest of the way."
Why don't you go look out for my fucking car in the fucking parking lot?
No, I would walk over, grab him by the ears, start walking to your car, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Like, "I'm gonna take you the 1 mile to my car because you're being a child. It's right the fuck over there.
Yeah.
Fuck, you can see it down the fucking road, right there."
Yeah, so that was one of the main things that happened to me on that day. And then I worked.
Yes.
But, back to what I was gonna show.
Yes. So Yeah, I remember your very angry Facebook post about that. You're like, I fucking hate April Fool's Day.
I do. Oh, and the top. Nobody in my family is probably watching this anyway, so I could say this. To top it all off, my older brother, he's like 18 years older than me. He got a promotion at his job, and so on Facebook he put, "I'm glad to know that promotion was not an April Fool's joke." And in my mind, and in my family they're like leaving messages under his name, just saying, "Oh, that's so great." And I'm like, "Yeah, my damn car broke down. I wish that was an April Fool's joke."
Yes.
And, but everything's working out fine. I looked at it, and now I realize I have a coolant leak in the car, so now I have to get something else fixed. But whatever.
Did your phone finish updating?
Yeah.
10 days later.
That really.
Just now, actually.
That whole thing really pissed me off.
I would have been like taking a picture of like a selfie picture with like me in the car and me just going.
Yeah.
That's like the kind of just comedy of errors that you can't make up.
That's what everybody and
okay.
Everybody at work was laughing because they thought that they're like, that would happen to you, because I'm like just known as being a jokester. They're like, that would happen to you. And I was like,
you're paying off some karma debt there.
Textbook definition of the boy who cried wolf. You played April Fool's so many times and no one believed you when something actually happened on April 1st.
Send me a picture. Yeah, exactly. Send me a picture and I'll come and get you. I can't. My phone's updating. Oh, wow. You really planned this joke out, didn't you, Ryan? Well, see ya. Click.
Yeah, I destroyed my own car, you dumbass.
What kind of car, Ryan?
I drive a PT Cruiser. It was given to me, so I mean I didn't pay a bunch of money for it. But my wife has like a like her car is a newer car, so my car is only like that to and from work kind of car. Like I never drive it around except when I'm going to and from work. So it's not as a terrible travesty, but it still sucked that it happened. So
Right. Okay, so that's the one that has the coolant. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I'll forgive you for the fact that it's a PT because it was given to you. You have no choice in the matter.
I hate
You and your
PT
personal
Cruisers.
vendetta against
thank you.
PT Cruisers. Jesus.
You earned a really good spot on my books with that statement. First of all.
Cass had one horrible experience driving a PT Cruiser, and now he hates every single one that's ever produced ever.
One. I've driven several. There was one time in my life when I stood at a rental desk and I spoke the words, "Yes, I will take the PT Cruiser," and I regretted it before I was even off the airport property.
Shocked gasps could be heard throughout the building.
Pretty much. Well, I hadn't driven one yet at that point, so I thought, yeah, I'll try it.
Yes, I'll take the PT.
So Ryan, about the things you got. We're trying to get to. All got sidetracked.
Ryan, you've got some things.
Well, the reason I was asking, Ryan, I was just gonna, if you are gonna fix it, I was just gonna suggest a few things to check. But
What should I check?
my guess would be maybe check. Do you have like any puddles on the ground? Do you know if it's an external leak or?
We're thinking that, well, there's a little bit of like puddles under the car. So yeah, there is a little bit of, and whenever we pour coolant in there, yes, it does start. There is a little leak. So.
All right, my very first thing I'd check would be a water pump.
Yeah.
And if you can, I'm not sure where the pump is on that motor, but if you do check the pump itself, look for any white markings, because water pumps have what's called a weep hole, and as it wears out, it starts to actually leak coolant out from there, and it shows up as sort of a white residue. And so that is a sign that the pump is starting to fail. If you look for that. If it was like a rad leak, it could be a little more obvious, or if it was a hose or something like that, you would see it right, where it is. So if it's something that's not easy to find, water pumps usually one to start with. And if that's all right, just kind of go from there.
I have a buddy that's a mechanic, so he's going to be looking at it for me. So
that's good.
And that'll take away a lot of the labor charge. So.
Yeah, get him to pressure test the system, and then you should be able to identify where the leak is.
So an update should be coming to you guys in the next few weeks.
Yay!
Yeah. Anyways, just started off my suggestion there, but please continue the show until everybody else is dying for it.
Okay. first thing I picked up was Welcome Back, Kotter Season 1.
Nice.
It's all because of going clear.
Excellent.
So I guess, Sean, you know who bought it through your link.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah. Oh no, because that person bought the complete series.
I really wanted to get a complete series. I'm just gonna try to go one season at a time, even though I really want that set. But
Yeah.
what have you? The next
I
John
want
Travolta.
the Rockford Files set coming out.
yeah, that one looks really awesome. The thing I picked up was the Blu-ray digibook of Papillon.
Cool.
Oh, Papillon.
And this I was really worried about what this transfer was going to look like, but it looks beautiful, and they kept a lot of the grain. The film, you know how, for some reason, I guess being a Franklin J. Schaffner film, just like how Patton was, I was really worried that they were going to do what they did to Patton the first time, and they didn't. So, I mean,
They've learned from their mistakes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It amazed me that they did that to Patton in the first place, because it's a 70mm film.
Yeah.
I mean, the grain would have been quite fine to begin with.
And even then, it's all in the that's all the detail. That just
well, yeah.
You're filling in the non-details. Great. Now it looks like wax. Congrats.
Yeah. But
Great.
it kept
They made this Blu-ray look like DVD.
Yeah, and it looks this movie looks beautiful, and it still is great. It still has all that beautiful grain. And I know there's people probably watching that are like, I hate film grain. Well,
I've never seen that.
Fuck you if you think that.
It's such a great movie.
Well, I like Steve McQueen. I like Dustin Hoffman.
I've never seen it either.
Next
my
up,
reaction to it's too grainy is go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
In the ass.
Exactly.
yeah.
Too bad.
Next up,
Repeatedly.
I got the steelbook of Interstellar.
Oh
Nice.
my god, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, I need to pick that up.
You do.
I'm gonna
You
pick up the
especially will love that movie, Sean.
It's so good.
It's the second science fiction movie that begins with "in" that I'll be buying primarily on your recommendation. The first was Inception, for those who didn't figure that out.
So the other Nolan film. Yeah.
Yes.
The next thing I got, which I'm not sure if I've showed it yet before, but of course, Birdman.
Red Case, right?
Yes. I need to get that.
Red Case is limited, folks.
Yeah, I know.
And my whole thing
I saw
is
it today. Didn't have the money for it.
with this packaging. I was like, man, this shows you that you could, even for a standard Blu-ray release, you could make something look beautiful, and that's what they did with this one. With the red case, I mean, oh man.
I was actually in the store formerly known as Future Shop today, and was checking that out. No, I was curious to see, because I know I had seen that edition there. I just wanted to see how many they had left. They've got quite a few left, so you know, universe permitting, I will pick it up on Wednesday. But here's the thing, okay? They just changed it over to a Best Buy. For the most part, I mean, all the signage is pretty much the same. There's a few that are changed. It's obviously going to be an ongoing transition. Primarily, they changed the staff. And one of the things I always liked about Future Shop versus Best Buy as a customer is I found that Future Shop, they tend to just leave you the fuck alone to browse around. Whereas Best Buy, they're like constantly up in your face. Can I help you? Are you finding what you're looking for? Can I help you find anything? And like today, for example, I'm just browsing around, and I already had a couple of people ask me, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. Then this one girl comes up, and it's like, can I help you find anything? No, I'm fine. Okay, well, let me know if you need any help finding anything. Have a good day. Thanks for shopping. And she just wouldn't shut up, and I'm just like, yeah, great. Go away now.
You know what my favorite thing to do is? They start talking to you and you stare at them like this. When they're done with the question, you just keep staring at them. Don't say a word, don't move, just stare.
Just stare at them blankly.
Lock eyes like you're a predator, like you're staring at a tiger. You're going to stare off it. If you fucking move away, just to stare at them.
And then just start breathing
like
heavily.
a
Like,
predator. I like that.
okay, and they'll walk away and be like, and then they'll do a little celebration like standoff. Like, yeah.
See who backs down first.
It's fucking funny.
Or just do what I do when somebody push him. It's like, no English.
No.
I just stare at them.
If they act annoying as fuck, they're never there when you actually do need them. That's what the
Yeah, that's true.
And it's fun. That's the one time that the person who knew sign language started doing signs at me. I was just like, which is no, just no. I stared at them like they were predators. Like,
I would totally just really loud just go, can I speak to somebody who didn't come to this country on a floating door?
Oh, that's racist.
It's Family Guy.
Away from me.
So wait, Brandon, you had the store person started signing at you?
Yeah, because apparently they thought I was deaf or something. I was just
that's
I
really
just kept doing
weird.
the face. And she went, like, no.
You just acted deaf?
No, I didn't act at all. I just stared at them awkwardly and just.
I'm just picturing it just goes on like they're trying everything. They're like, is there anything I can help you with? Casera, por favor?
Exactly. Oh my god. So
Slowly trying everything.
You just start doing a puppet show.
Well, I have one more
what
thing.
I see you doing.
they give up and go bonjour. And you walk away.
Ryan has one more thing.
Oh, sorry, Ryan.
Oh yeah, sorry, Ryan has one more thing. Ryan, what is your one more thing?
This next book is the autobiography of Michael Bay called I Love Making Movies. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I made that up, and it was stupid.
And block.
Yeah.
This next box set is about my favorite novel.
No, see, he would just disappear, and in the top right corner said, "They're nice, rack has blocked." That would, yeah, you'd be like,
For
Yes, the
most
Michael
of the people
Bay
that-
Artisan Collection.
Everybody who follows my channel knows that the Godfather movies are my all-time favorite, and they've been since I was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And my whole life, I've really collected all things Godfather. I'm in the middle of starting this huge display. I have like the screenplay, the novel, all this behind-the-scenes stuff, the Blu-rays, and Matt, one of our awesome friends here,
Yeah.
sent me his copy of the DVD, like the original release of the DVD set.
nice.
Oh, okay.
I had
full
that.
set.
It was squished though.
Nice.
So I am very excited because
I remember that, yeah.
I
And Eddie
actually
used to have that. Very nice set.
I actually just ordered a couple hours ago the VHS box set of all three of them in one of these kind of cases too.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
And so I ordered it, and I got it for like $2 plus shipping,
Oh, wow.
which is an awesome, especially with still in that same box.
There's one, if you don't already have it, you might want to see if you can track down. I don't know how widely available it was. But it was the Godfather Saga version.
Oh,
Uh,
I have that on VHS.
Oh, you do? Okay. Because I remember there was a big box set in a similar kind of like leather case like that.
Yeah. No, the one that I have is actually, I borrowed it from somebody back in elementary school, and I duplicated the tape.
You just kept it.
I dubbed it onto another tape, and so
I see.
it's the one I've had since then.
Yeah. Well, if you can track down the official VHS set, I recall it being a very nice looking set.
Yeah, I
Really
saw
nice
it on there
addition to your
earlier, and
collection.
I really, really wanted it because it's in the same kind of box that this one in the VHSs were in, where it just said
Yeah.
The Godfather, the complete saga, and it had the whole the years on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's definitely going to be on my list. But the next thing I'm going to do is get some. I'm going to try to get the laser discs for all of them, even though I don't have a laser disc player. I still want them.
Yeah.
For classic movies, I guess the one that I kind of focus on in that respect would be Citizen Kane. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got 3 different editions of Citizen Kane. I've got the one of my viewers graciously sent me the I think it was the 50th anniversary Laserdisc edition, which is quite nice. And of course, you've seen it in a gajillion videos by now, that big box set with the 50th anniversary VHS tape, but it also has the hardcover book in it. And then of course, I got the 20th anniversary Blu-ray edition.
Yeah.
Did I say 20th? 70th.
And I agreed with you. I was like, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Because in 1961 they came out with a great Blu-ray edition of that movie.
Yeah. He must be referring to the remake with Chuck Norris.
I got a big haul this week for once.
All right.
Usually I have one thing or two things. I got this stinky piece of shit.
Grindhouse Experience.
Volume 1. I already got Volume 2. I like this because it's in a VHS big box.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of cool, but it also smells like cigarillos. There is a dryer sheet inside this box set. And I shall prove it by showing you the dryer sheet.
Put some Arm & Hammer in there, you'll be all set.
Yeah, and I completed my Godzilla and Blu-ray release.
Yay! Finally.
Blu-rays.
We're both caught up. Now we're both just waiting for the re-release of Son of and Mechagodzilla. Sorry,
it's oddly fitting to have the grindhouse that smell like fucking cigarettes.
Cigarillos, which are worse, actually.
Oh, yeah. Or just
they're like cigarette-sized cigars, and they're awful.
Yeah. It's still fitting.
Yeah. Okay. So Arrow had this big sale, and I don't own any Arrows, so I picked up some Arrow releases. I got this Remo Williams.
Williams.
The Adventure Begins.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
The movie's like a 5, 6. It's alright. It's a cheesy spoof of action films of the time, and it's fine.
It's actually based on a series of novels.
It is The Destroyer.
The Destroyer. That's right.
But the reason we want to get this is for the Remo, Rambo, Reagan, and Reds, the 80s action movie Explosion, which is a feature-length documentary. It's an extra on here.
Nice.
It could have its own release, but it's an extra on this set, and it's worth the purchase of this Blu-ray. And the movie looks gorgeous. Yeah. That looks so good.
Cool.
Then I picked up Big Trouble in Little China.
Sweet.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and it has all exclusive features on it. So I was like, all right, gotta get that.
Yeah, I should definitely pick that one up too.
Now I should have got that in Steelbook, but instead I got Killer Clowns from Outer Space Steelbook.
Nice. That's
which also has exclusive.
I had a lot of fun with that movie.
And, it looks really good.
And then last but certainly not least, I got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 set, which is a 3-disc set.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's got a book and 3 discs, and it's got Eggshells and Heisters, which are Tobe Hooper's previously unreleased prior films, his first 2 films, his first short film and his first feature-length, Eggshells.
Oh wow!
And it's all remastered in high definition, and it's ridiculously good looking.
What's
the book?
Awesome.
The book is a 100-page book. It's got essays and photos from the movie. That isn't boobs, right? No boobs. All right.
So it's like a Criterion, it's almost like a Criterion style, like for
Arrow. I'll put it this way: in some releases, Arrow outdoes Criterion, and vice versa for Criterion. Yeah. They are the Criterion of England, essentially.
Yeah.
But they also do all sorts of cult films.
But they do like mostly
everything. They do
I've always wanted to get some Arrow films, but I don't have any. I really want to.
It's only $5 shipping from England, so.
Oh wow.
How is it? Oh, excuse me. I have a few that some viewers have sent me over the years. I definitely treasure them.
The ones you have are the limited edition ones.
Yes, that's right.
They're very valuable.
I only have limited edition ones. And they're very nice because they have just like how the Scream Factory's kind of followed in their footsteps, that they're having alternate artwork on the slip covers and then having the reversible artwork on the case. Arrow does something very similar where they'll have like several different covers that you can choose from for the insert, and they'll have poster versions of them inside as extras, and then they'll have a book with it usually, and tons of exclusive extras, and just really nice editions.
I haven't seen a single one with less than a 40-page booklet.
Yeah, I mean the only issue with releases from that period was some of them had really terrible transfers.
Specifically the Argentos and the Fulcis and the Romeros.
Yeah.
But those aren't necessarily... Arrow does not always remaster their prints. Just like Scream Factory doesn't always remaster the prints.
No, they'll get the masters, like the high def masters, from the studio.
Or the rights holder, or wherever, you know.
Yeah.
And,
so. That's very cool.
Because here's the thing, if you own a print of a movie and someone wants to make a Blu-ray or use it to make a transfer, they give you money. You're given money for that. You don't just give that for free, you know. So even if you get lots of money for that, that means you've got like a really good print, even when someone's coming. You know.
So yeah, but you're saying basically Arrow is opening it up their distribution more worldwide.
Yeah, you can buy right from their store, and their prices are very reasonable. They're actually cheaper than buying it from third-party sellers on Amazon or eBay usually.
That's
Sometimes,
cool.
If you're willing to wait the long game, you can get Arrow releases on eBay as cheap as like $13.
Wow.
Okay. But you gotta bid on it and hope no one bids on it and hope it gets through, and so you've got to play the long game. You gotta want to wait for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also have Time Bandits on the way over too. So.
Oh wow.
Nice. I want to get the Criterion edition of that.
I'm gonna get both.
Yeah. I have just the regular edition, but yeah. I want to get Criterion. Oh, I had a pretty decent sleep last night, but I'm still hella tired.
Hella tired.
So did Brandon gush about Daredevil yet?
Yes, but
Yes.
you should gush because you're a better gusher. You're more.
Got a skin gouger.
Daredevil is awesome. We need to see it.
Okay, cool.
And now the stout gouger.
Duly noted.
Like after this, we're probably gonna go watch more episodes.
Sean, in particular, like, if you don't watch this within the next week, what the fuck is wrong
It's
with you?
the best superhero show I've ever seen.
Because I'm watching other things, and it's going to be around forever, so I can wait a little bit.
Nope.
Now, if it keeps this momentum, it'll be the best superhero show I've ever seen.
Cool.
But
I
I hope it keeps the momentum. I don't know. I'm only 3 episodes in.
Stop overselling it for him.
No,
He doesn't like it when
I'm
you
just
oversell
saying. I've seen.
Actually, that is true. Overselling puts me off, and I will delay.
I'm not overselling it though, so.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm good.
Excellent.
JR,
Besides, you don't actually have to sell it to me at all because I had already made up my mind that I absolutely want to check it out.
well, when you do check it out, I know you're gonna love it.
I'm gonna.
And we're gonna gush about it in future SNIs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Then
JR asked if I watched Gotham. I've seen the first 5 or 6 episodes of it, but I haven't continued.
I've seen the first 3.
I love it.
At this stage, I'm probably just going to buy the Blu-ray set when it comes out.
It's so good now.
I'm at the same point you are, Stab.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've seen like the first 3 episodes. Liked what I saw, just haven't got back to it.
Same with
Honestly, as you know, a fan of stuff based on comic books, there's literally too much out right now to keep up with.
There's a whole lot.
There's so much.
Beautiful time to be alive.
Yeah, I mean we've said this before. I mean, it used to be back in the day. You know, it's like, oh my God, they're making a movie based on that comic book. Really, a movie? And then it was a big treat because it didn't happen very often. But now it's like just constantly. You get all the movies, you get all the TV shows, and cartoons. And
there is some more gushing I wanted to do about Daredevil. I couldn't think of it, but now I remembered it. So, I'm sure Brandon already mentioned the like extended action scene.
I did not.
No.
No.
Well, there's an extended action sequence. I won't give away what's going on, but I'll simply say that it's kind of based on the Old Boy action sequence, in which you're seeing one long extended take. I swear there were there's chances for them to, cut and then edit in from there. And they may have very well done that, so it may not be a continuous scene, a continuous shot, I mean. But that was clearly the intention with it.
Like one.
And on top of that, as we're doing this action scene, it's taking place in this hallway, and we're like spinning around the entire hallway, kind of a la Children of Men, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers from Children
Oh,
of Men.
I
In
absolutely
the car
remember
where they
Children
kind of
of Men.
spin the camera around. You're hearing shit over here, but you can't see it because the camera's over here.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff is going on during the middle of this long shot, like 2 or 3 minute one-shot action sequence a la
Awesome.
Old Boy. And it's honestly one of the best action sequences I've ever seen in any television series, period.
Mm-hmm.
And better than most action movies. So
It rivals
that
Jackie
was
Chan
like,
for
when I
awesome.
saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
sold.
Wow.
Sold. I am buying the Blu-ray when this comes out on
Just-
Blu-ray.
Just to
Sold.
examine that shot over and over and over again.
Yeah. And it's not just that. I mean, it's also extremely brutal. There are a lot of things that they can do in this show that they couldn't do on a broadcast television show.
Yeah.
Because it's Netflix,
hard
so they don't
PG-13.
fucking
Yeah.
care.
No, that's awesome.
I mean, there's blood, there's guts, there's broken visible
boob.
bones. Like,
yeah.
We got side
Oh.
boob. I mean, it was awesome. First episode, we got side boob. I want to point out.
it's very much.
Cool.
A lot of it is kind of in the style of The Dark Knight too. I feel like there's a very heavy Dark Knight vibe to it.
Well, no doubt. I mean, that's
Yeah.
love it or hate it. It's definitely had an influence.
Yeah, I'm
No.
enjoying it.
Clearly.
I don't care what anyone.
Yeah, I've
says.
seen a few movies. I've seen a few movies that have the big, long, extended take like that. I remember the first Mortal Kombat. I remember seeing a great behind-the-scenes feature, which oddly has never appeared on any of the DVDs. But it was on the Laserdisc of Mortal Kombat: The Adventure Begins, which was an animated special to tie in with the movie. But it was like this 20-minute behind-the-scenes thing, and the guy who played Liu Kang was talking about that. He said it was really different making movies in America versus, overseas, because the way that they were doing that, the fight scenes in that particular movie, was they were doing it all in masters. So they would do like the whole thing in one big long take. From like one shot, and then they do some close-ups and stuff later. But I've always liked that, because to me it keeps the energy real, and you see the genuine skill of the people fighting, and stuff like that. There's a really good one. I can't remember what movie it was from. Somebody told me at one point, but it was a kung fu movie. But it's this really elaborate sequence. It must go on for like 5 minutes. Where it's basically this guy going up this flight of stairs that goes up, is going up to the top of a building, and he's going up this flight of stairs, and the whole way down, as he's going up these stairs, there's like henchmen and stuff coming at him, and it's fighting like everybody who comes at him and throwing them over the railing and like going into rooms and crashing out the window, and the whole thing is like one long take of him just going up this staircase, beating the living shit out of everybody until he gets to the top to meet the big boss guy. Is that the one?
It's Ong Bak, yep.
Yeah.
It was Ong Bak. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. See, now I've only seen it on YouTube.
No, I'm sorry, it's the Protector. It's the Protector. My bad.
The Protector. Okay.
Came out
Yeah. So that sounds familiar. Yeah. So anyway, it's a great sequence. Very well done. The only way I've ever seen it was Kajito-kun, who did the the ninja info cards and jumping off of white base and all those crazy anime-inspired songs. But he did a version of that scene where he took all the footage. He took the footage from the scene, and replaced all the sound effects with sound effects from fighting games.
That's awesome.
And it worked phenomenally well.
That's postmodern art right there.
It was brilliant. It was so funny.
You know what's interesting is I remember when we first ever talked about this, because we had talked about this on an SNI a long time.
We did, yeah. We have talked about that.
What was hilarious is that next night, that Sunday on Adult Swim, the new Robot Chicken episode was out, and they parodied it on that next fucking episode of
really?
Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
hilarious.
They had like this big memorial, not really a memorial, but like a look back at all the popular Robot Chicken characters. And it was the Robot Chicken himself doing the stairs fight with all the different characters from the show.
Oh.
And it was all
okay.
one continuous take. And it was... I'm like, if you look it up, you can find it.
I watched this really great video about why modern action films don't work, and the reason is the people that get to do modern action films don't actually know how to fight.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You have to know how to fight to be able to know how to control it, so that you know how to make it look real without it being.
It's all done in the editing. It's all fast cuts and stuff like that.
You also have to be willing to have people who don't mind getting tagged every now and then with a real punch.
Yeah.
You know, like it happens.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Even like we were watching Faulty Towers recently, and listening to the commentary, and that John Cleese talks about that even with regards to slapstick comedy.
Oh yeah.
He said when you have two characters having an argument or whatever, and one of them slaps the other one, he says, for God's sake, if we're doing a scene like that together, actually hit me, like actually slap me. I will roll with it, and it will be much more effective and funny if you actually slap me.
Yeah, you probably want to take a bunch of takes. Just do it once or
It
twice,
might be a bunch of takes, but you know what? That's the type of comedy that they're doing, and he said you have to go for it. And he said it as an example, like for example, we saw earlier in that scene where I'm taking Manuel and slamming his head into the wall. I was actually slamming his head into the wall, and the other actor just went with it, and,
So sometimes he's actually dazed.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
So, obviously within reason,
Right.
you're overemphasizing and exaggerating, but still,
Yeah,
I mean, you got to physical comedy. You got to be physical,
Yeah.
and but it's the same thing with fights, with fight sequences. I mean, you can really tell which actors actually have skills and which ones don't.
It's like wrestling, same concept. When you get two guys who know how to make it look good, you'll believe it for the duration of the match.
You're like, whoa!
oh
I
my
thought.
God.
I thought this was like just for entertainment, but it looks like they're really beating the shit out of
a
each other
good
in there,
example is the Roman Reigns Lesnar match from WrestleMania 31. Lesnar's just throwing this guy around who's almost his equal size because he's fucking ragdoll, and he's just like flopping around like, oh God, oh! It was perfect. It sold the moment. It was amazing. I was like, wow, it looks so realistic. Just taking this guy and just fucking demolishing him, and then forcibly picking him up, and just not like how wrestling they grab the head and everyone gets together. But like literally just picking his limp body up and just throwing him again. You're like, what? Like it made it very realistic. It was cool.
I found on YouTube this way back in the day. You mentioned a Mortal Kombat animated movie.
Yes.
What was it called?
I have it on
Mortal Kombat,
Laserdisc.
The Adventure Begins.
Adventure Begins. Well, there was an old VHS I rented way back when I was a kid. Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins.
Oh, maybe that was it. That might have been
that's the one. That's
The Journey Begins.
No,
Now, let me just briefly describe this, and you'll see if it's the same one. It was mostly 2D animation, except for the fight sequences, which had really early motion cap animation.
Read awful.
Yes, it was awful.
Like I'm watching the
I saw
fight
that.
right now between the old man and Shang Tsung, and the whole time, Shang Tsung's face is like this.
Oh my God.
He's just like,
Yes, they didn't have much variance in facial expressions. They were essentially ragdoll models that they just used like an early version of mocap for them.
Shot. There
And
you go.
unretouched as well. Like you can tell it's still kind of jittery and stuff, but
See?
yeah.
So
Yes, that's right.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
His face is
that's
like
the one.
constantly through the entire fight.
Yeah.
So, I initiated the giveaway on my YouTube channel that I said I was going to announce the winner of tonight. That's cool.
Cool.
I'm guessing no
Yeah.
one gives a shit. Go for it.
All right. Well, there were 4
So just to refresh everyone's memories, what was the giveaway, Stout?
If you watched my Patreon and subscriber giveaway on my YouTube channel, and you put a comment, all you have to do is put a comment in the comment section, and you were entered in for to win.
Entered in
Trying
for
to.
to win.
Trying to the complete story. So
Trying
there
to
were
the
4.
game.
Yeah, there were 4 contestants. There were 3 people who commented and said they didn't want it. So, of the 4 contestants, I'm going to randomize them right now on random.org.
Yay, random.org.
Oh my goodness! Stop that.
Yeah, I only ever played the demo
Hey!
of the.
I made a comment. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you said you didn't want it.
I know. You didn't say that I had to say I wanted it. You just said I had to make a comment, motherfucker.
I was just gonna say I only ever played the demo of the first Trine, but I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
I think I only have Trine 2. I want to.
Oh.
I've Trine 1.
Because I already own both.
I only have Trine 1.
I got the enhanced
Wow.
edition of the first one.
But yes, randomize. Go. Do it.
For 4 names, I can randomize it 4 times.
The sync of your monitor is going crazy.
It's not really a monitor, it's a fucking
Because it's
TV.
faster than the
It's
camera.
the TV.
Again.
Yeah, no, I know.
Again.
It's out of sync.
And again. Thrashed Fingers wins. Does
All right,
Thrashed Fingers
awesome.
Get your camera off that, please, for fuck's sakes.
Thrashed
Wait, you
Fingers,
don't like
congratulate. Now they're all having seizures.
Yeah, no, it was
don't
just
like
it's really awful.
this?
You have no idea, man. It's pretty bad. It really is.
Yeah.
At least it's not like the old CRT television. You get that black bar slowly.
Oh,
going
God,
up
that's
the
always
screen,
annoying.
and then-
Remember that? I remember there was a lot of that actually when I would film you playing Mario or something like that.
That's right. Yeah.
Like,
You'll probably see that in some future retro episodes.
Yeah.
Cass, when he was like 6, filming me playing video games.
That's adorable.
or
Thrashed
attempting
Fingers
to.
issues. Sweet.
Yes. But then what inevitably would end up happening is you'd see the camera start off pointed at the screen, and then it would slowly go down as Cass just got into watching me play and forgetting that he was filming.
Yeah, or like my arm got tired or whatever.
You just see the camera slowly drift downward. Filming my
Well, yeah, because I remember your.
or something.
What was that game for the Amiga? The one where you had like you were launching the cannonballs and you had to destroy the other person's castle.
No, it was Lords of War,
That was Lords of War.
that game's
Yeah.
awesome.
which is
Yeah, 'cause
based
I remember
on
your.
which is based on Warlords for the Atari 2600. It was like a seriously updated version of it.
Because I remember you were playing that. And I can remember me filming at one point. I think I was like basically had your Coke glass like perfectly in frame.
Yes.
And then off you could just hear like ching 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 ching. You just hear all this action.
It's
that I'm
like,
missing.
show what's happening.
Oh, God.
That was a great game. I really enjoyed that one a lot, actually. I played that one quite a bit.
Yeah, I just love when you come visit because, of course, you had an Amiga as well, so you just bring all your discs.
That's right. So I
And,
just
like,
bring
show
like
me
a
all the
stack
awesome
of
games
games.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
Well,
play them.
always getting new ones.
So today we've got some great news. I've been gushing about this for the last 3 days because it's getting so close to launch day. It's on my camera right now. We got the official word of how they're going to release Grand Theft Auto 5 digitally and physically, and they are basing it off of a midnight release in the UK.
Okay.
That's really
But-
nice to get that one.
That'll be the
And-
earliest that it'll be
Yeah.
that they can have it available.
Yeah, so that means for all of us here in America and in Canada and all those places,
Mhm.
for the West Coast, it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon the day before,
Awesome.
and 7 p.m. for me the day
So
before.
you've got it downloaded and installed. Now you're just waiting for the actual.
To unlock it, yeah.
Waiting for
We all have it downloaded and installed
and
already.
look forward for a day one. I don't know how clunky this is gonna be, but damn it, we're doing it. A day one live stream on Twitch of the launch of GTA 5.
Yeah, he's gonna live stream. it.
Sweet.
I'm gonna probably host the game because I've got the, the
Awesome.
download
I
there.
should play the PS3 version on that same day.
We're just gonna play a game. That'd be cool.
I've never actually played GTA 5. It was sent to me by a viewer, and I just haven't got around to it yet.
I remember.
How much was the PC version?
I will play it on
60.
Twitch at some point.
It's the same as $59.99.
That's not bad.
That said, it will be a Twitch exclusive, and if they mute the audio, well, too bad. Nothing I can do about that.
You can mute the radio.
Yeah, are you gonna?
I'm not. No, I can't. You don't mute the radio in a GTA game. You just don't do that.
Well, it
No.
does it automatically if you live stream it.
No.
No, what are you talking about?
On the PS4 version. It does.
Well, good for the PS4 version. I'll be playing the PS3 version where it does not do that.
Through Twitch,
It
through
might
top
do
of it,
that,
to be
but-
fair.
Well, and through my XSplit, like
Yeah.
it's not. It has no effect on it whatsoever. But yeah. So I will do that. So basically, it means I will not have it on YouTube. But if you happen to be there when I'm playing live, then you can see it obviously uncut. I will leave the videos on Twitch as highlight videos, obviously. But I know they may or may not mess with the audio. Guess we'll find out. As to when that will be, I have no idea. It's not going to be anytime.
I was actually kind of surprised. I did a live stream not too long ago of Dragon's Lair, and I even said at the end of the live stream that it probably won't go up on YouTube because it's one giant Don Bluth animation. I don't know how that would fly. Apparently, it flies perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even get a content strike. Nothing. Nothing triggered.
You never know, man. You never know what it's going to
so
trigger.
weird.
It's hard to
I just
say.
kind of bit the bullet and went for it, and I just uploaded it. And
I don't think
usually even before you make it public, you unlist it, and it tells you then.
Yeah.
It tells you if there's a content strike.
I don't think Digital Leisure and Don Bluth Productions are that anal about that.
Well, because it technically still classifies as a video game. I mean, it's hand-drawn animation and it's a cartoon, but it's still direct control animation.
Some companies, some distributors are stickier about that than others. I don't think I've ever seen a Dragon's Lair video get flagged.
The first thing I did was I Googled
And also,
on YouTube.
there's a difference between being flagged and them just taking the ad revenue off it, to be fair. So.
Well, yeah, but it'll still tell you in a little marker, matches third-party content. I didn't get one of those.
Yeah.
I actually got one of those on one of my Shadow Warrior playthroughs.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I go,
ridiculous.
Shadow Warrior got a content strike.
Because some game companies are taking ad revenue from them, that's why.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But the like when I did the one retro episode featuring the Amiga versions of the two Space Ace games, I basically, in my way around it was just sort of, I made sure that I was talking constantly through the whole thing.
That could have also
it's like, I'm doing commentary.
Is that it was a typical live stream, so I had my face in the corner and I was yapping the whole time.
Yeah. Well, see, that's good though. So you're not just showing all the animation. You're
right. Like so, but even those are
talking
perfectly HD. I even found a 4K one on YouTube.
Wow.
Again, if anyone in Washington happens to be watching this, scrap the bloody DMCA and rewrite it.
Scrap it.
And, well, let's just go back to the original copyright law and start over again.
La.
You got 20 years
Copyright law.
Good luck.
Copyright raw.
Yeah, it should be based on intent, not anal applications of ownership.
And
Yeah.
it should only last 20 years. Just fuck you. You had 20 years to make something new. Don't be lazy.
I had to deal with this shit just last week with my my Big Lebowski video, and you just never know what's gonna happen. I've got a video on my channel that is literally nothing but content owned by Disney, and yet they've never made a claim against it at all. But I put up a video where I'm making a commentary, a criticism of a fucking movie, Big Lebowski, and it's educational in nature. You learn something about film noir if you didn't already know about that. And yet, automatically blocked in every country. I had to dispute it, and they reinstated their claim. Thankfully, they did not block it in all countries. So
They're just taking the ad revenue instead. Yeah, I'm fighting my
which I'm
Dave anger.
fine with, because the idea was I get revenue through those videos through Patreon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I'm not worried about Dave Anger never coming off. Like I did use a pretty long audio clip in it, so it's like,
Yeah, when I see a content strike on it that says it blocked it in some country, I always go back and I look at where are most of my views coming from. Oh, not from that country? Then I don't give a shit.
Blocked in Ukraine. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks for
okay.
you guys.
All 5 people that
One of my
may have
videos
watched
blocked
one
in
of my
Ukraine.
videos and
I'm like, okay.
mine's blocked in Germany.
Yeah. Go figure, right?
Whatever.
I'm sorry, German fans. You know, like, shit.
My favorite was I tried to show Dallin something and it was on the Smithsonian Channel and it was blocked in the U.S. He's like, we own the Smithsonian. It's ours.
I know. It's ours.
It's ours.
Well,
Yeah.
you meant like it's American, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny. It's ours. You're like, well, god damn it. Blocked America. What?
Let me see my stuff.
Smithsonian local. They're a fucking educational institution. Everything they put up is educational. Fuck you.
I don't know if this is a significant milestone or whatever for me, but I just hit 70 subscribers.
Yay! On where?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Yay!
Awesome.
Big
wait.
7-0.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Eric just hit 70 subscribers.
Hey. I'm laughing.
Oh, God.
It's only a matter of time before he hits 100.
I knew that was coming.
TikTok.
Thank you.
Or
Thank you.
more subscribers. I'm going to
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to leave.
All right,
I'm
man.
going to have
Fine.
to leave.
Be that way.
Thanks for joining us.
It's either that or I bring my headset into the restroom again. So
No, we're good.
Ooh. Wow.
No.
Alright, guys. Whoa.
I was gonna say, wait, where's that button?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, this one will sound more like a
brought it
faucet.
into the restroom.
This one will sound
Enjoy your
more
trip
like
to
a
the
running
restroom.
faucet.
Enjoy your time, sir.
Zombie.
Oh, I will. Curl up.
Did you say Sorry, did you just say salmonella faucet?
No, I said it'll sound more like a faucet.
Salmonella faucet.
The salmonella faucet. Oh, God.
Like, well, cook your meat, dude.
I gotta hand it to Cass. At least those they sound really close to what he's telling, unlike Sean, who just goes butt farts. What?
That was salmonella faucet.
Completely out of nowhere.
On the
would love
next
that
Saturday
one
Night
forever.
Insanity, salmonella
Well,
faucets.
On that note, everybody, I think we'll wind it down for the evening here. It's a very weak evening.
A week-long evening.
A week-long evening that feels like a week, yes.
It's nighttime, so that is fitting.
Yes, it is.
Alright.
Alrighty. So, have yourselves an awesome week, everybody. Yeah, what, Cass? What? Just say it, whatever it is.
I had something I wanted to share when we were going to wind down.
You sounded like a 5-year-old.
Can't we just...
He was like,
That's all I could do.
What did you want to share?
oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Can't we just leave?
On a video that we have to watch.
Oh my God! There's a naked man in it.
What?
Well, I clicked on your video, and this is the first thing I see.
It's an ad.
Oh, it's an ad.
Okay. Like,
That has nothing to do with me.
Share.
Good going, Sean. Jesus.
Hey,
Yes,
can I stop? Can you let me skip the fucking naked man, please?
No.
Thank you. There
That's
we
what you
go.
get.
First have to have
He
it.
was beginning to stroke his abs. I'm like, oh my god, like, I really don't
Oh my
want
god.
this. All right.
Xbox thing for Jesus.
It's about a box filmed with Jesus. What?
That isn't even remotely close.
Oh, well, that's what I heard.
Oh my god. Get the dust out of your ears, old man.
Ugh.
I'm cute in
Alright.
this video.
All right, I'm cute as well.
I'm cute as fuck.
When it's not your time by some website. HTTP Froro.
All right, and everybody's
Ready?
Hang on, you put it in the chat for all the other people.
No, that wasn't my job.
I got it. Fucking
I
lazy.
don't know how to do that. Every time I do that, it fucks up.
Copy.
Control
Paste.
copy, control paste. Or Apple
I did
command
it wrong
symbol.
once, and it went like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it was the one link the type of the website you shared put a lot of metadata, so it just shit out all the metadata. That's why it freaked out.
Okay.
Shit it out.
Yeah, it happens. Or you no, it's because you posted the wrong Amazon or
Shit
Google image link.
It out.
That's why. I'm ready. Let's do this. Come on.
Let's do this.
They've got it. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, play.
It's not your time. It's not your time. Please be safe
You'll
out
recognize some of these clips, but
Oh God. Whoa!
there. And keeps going.
Any
Oh shit! Jesus. Oh god, I see this one everywhere.
Oh yeah, this one. Welcome
The
to
full
California.
clip, you can actually see the boulder dislodged from way up above too.
Yep. Welcome to California.
yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
When it says danger landslide, dude, stop
Back
kidding.
away.
Oh shit!
Hi, Las Vegas.
That was a Michael Bay film.
Woo!
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
jeez.
Oh, hey, it's a rally
No,
car.
Bumblebee.
I would
Thank God that
start
tree was
making
there.
one.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, that was Euro Truck Simulator right there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude got
Wow.
wiped out. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
What are you doing?
Holy fuck!
What?
Whoa!
Like that new
Wow!
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, kid! Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Took that fucking light pole right the fuck out.
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit! Whoa.
He's carrying tires.
He's carrying tires from the other car that almost killed him.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, shit.
shit!
And that's why
Oh,
you
that
should
kid
wait.
did a nice jump there.
Yeah.
That woman should
Very
be punched
alert.
for doing that.
Oh my
Whoa,
god,
Jesus.
you fucking moron.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
oh, Jesus! Wow, you fucking
He just
idiot.
shit himself. He's like, what?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you, Cass. God
That's
damn
classic.
Oh.
What the
It's so
fuck?
stressful.
this is a lot more
I
fun
know.
to watch when you're slightly
Thanks
buzzed.
for the anxiety.
Wow.
Man, I'm high as shit.
What?
This is not cool.
I love the natural instinct of a human being is deer in headlights. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sure it'll
really.
stop for me.
Yeah, it
Just
really
stand there and
is.
cringe. You know?
Oh,
This
shit.
one. Yeah, that one's great.
He just continues walking.
Oh.
Oh,
Process, buddy.
oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh,
Literally,
my
they all
God.
crashed around him.
Right at the
He's
gas
literally looking around
station,
like,
no
what the
less.
fuck?
What the fuck
What
are you
the
even doing? What in the
Fuck.
That person was trying to pass at an inopportune time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I think.
He's like, I'm gonna pull over now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Jeez. Yeah.
There's a reason why those barricades are there, you dumb
I
shit.
know. Oh,
Oh,
holy shit! Look at the kid fell out of the car, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my
It's
God.
like, hey, what's up? I'm cool. That kid's
And he's
fucking
okay.
fine. Yeah. Probably with Bruce knee or something. Like,
I've seen
you
Yeah.
know.
One too.
Oh, fuck.
Jeez.
And that's why they go over there, actually.
Oh.
Oh, that guy got hurt, but he's not dead.
Yeah.
But he's alive, so hey. Oh, Jesus!
Oh. Oh, just barely tapped him.
That just like knocked him
Yeah.
over.
Not even. I just touched him.
What the fuck, Cass? God damn it.
Now that I gave all my friends heart attacks tonight.
Well,
I hate you.
Like I said,
I
Yeah,
have
it's
to watch
nice.
this video.
I was
Fuck
all
you.
nice and relaxed as we were winding down. I'm just like.
booze did nothing. I'm now all tense as shit. I was all relaxed.
Thanks, Cass.
Now I'm fucking anxious because that was some high shit, you asshole.
Room full of men with anxiety, and he shows us that.
You
This'll
troll.
help.
You fucking troll.
Okay,
You know what?
everybody
He
find
doesn't get to defend himself. He just
the
sits in a quiet
nastiest
corner.
spiders eating eyeballs compilations you can for next week.
Over compilation.
It was fun listening to your reaction.
I'm sure. Oh my god!
That was pretty much what my reaction was when I first watched it. So.
Oh, you fucking idiot! Uh-huh.
So we're ending this way again, are we?
Oh, wait a second. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Don't forget to join us. Oh my fucking god! Those spicy Doritos. Thanks for anime assault. Fridays for Saturday morning Fridays, and then back here on Saturday for more.
And Monday is LXC with Microsex Office, and Catherine's Ray Transmission on Saturday for SNM.
Alright. Bye.
Because there was the drum roll in that brain.